What's up guys, Captain Prison. Been a while, I know. Thought I'd best check in. Haven't been away from the game, just taking a wee break from hitting record. Finding cool places to share with you guys. Otherwise there will be a lot of filler in between. Anyway, whatever. Where am I? I'm on Rocktropia. And for today's little wee hunting log, I picked up a wee BLP rifle. It's only level 14. I'm up to level 30 laser weapons now. So this is just a wee... Picked it up cheap. Picked it up for 102%. So that's basically as good as it gets. And just gonna go out. We're on Entropia too right now, and we're gonna go out and hunt some deer, because what else do you do with a shotgun? Feel a bit of game hunting, and it's basically the first time ever I've used BLP. Like, I've still got it maxed, both maxed, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Just a wee exploratory mission I'll bring you along on. So the deer we're doing, they're not far away. Yeah, just across this river right here. We're just at New and Old Harlan. Yeah, the other reason I like doing these wee short vids, because this one's going to be hopefully pretty short. It's not going to be an hour long hunt for you guys. Just a hunting log, basically. Like, I'm starting to learn that a lot of this game is being aware of what maturities of mobs, what level of weapons are capable of taking on. And you get a good grasp on that, and you can start the next phase, which is hunting for high markup loot. See what we got? There we go. It's only a one though. Where's the main cluster of them? There we go. So I have done a little bit of hunting with these guys. That's why I've only got one pet of durability knocked off there. And it seems I can do these 100% unarmoured. So get out our shoddy. Oh, I've also got a mini shoddy. See, this one's only level 3. Go for the entire BLP experience, because I'll use that as the finisher. Because it's trying to be a little bit eco. So yeah, let's try and find ourselves some deer. I'm not sure what's going to drop off these guys. Probably be like, yeah, muscle oil, animal hide. Pop a pill just because I'm lazy like that. And go see if the wildlife has anything interesting. So they've looked up these guys' loot table. They've got a unlimited laser sight on there you can get. Not sure if it's a very sought after one, but unlimited gear is usually good. See, there we go, that's where you bust out for the finisher. Because my finisher there is 1/3 of a round of this one. So if you can get a kill with it, get a kill with it. And BLP's main drawback is the range. Like, I'm not used to this range. Like, there's a wee LLC4. Yeah, you can get them from miles away. But BLP, generally shorter range. So that's the range on this here. I don't think these things are very aggressive though, so that does not matter. Oh, they do high damage, but I can kill them before they get to me, so it's not a terrible concern. Guaranteed eco this way, basically. And yeah, just when I can't be bothered clicking on them, I got my wee next target. Might have to check one of my earlier videos if you want that key for yourself. Ah, I should use finisher for that. Yeah, it's very useful key. Yeah, see, BLP is only 408, but the skill itself is level 20, and that's basically just from using laser weapons. So you do get a bit of side benefit, even if you specialise. Oh. Yeah, these Rocktropia records are weird too. I think it's sort of like Rocktropia's version of Nova Fragments, sort of thing. But they are worth a little bit of TT once they stack up. And someone just messaged, sorry, I'll message you after. It would be highly embarrassing if I die to these deer. Because they're all rather peaceful. Well, I might give myself a wee squirt. Yeah, there we go. Because they do a lot of damage. There we go, I'm down to the BLP rounds now. Well, 30 paired of BLP, and I had 11 paired of Universal. So 41. But I'll probably end up shrapneling out. So it's probably going to be about 70 paired through the barrels. But it's not an issue, I've got plenty of weapon durability. And the objective is to get the mini silent globals, basically. Because you basically know you're in a globaling area and you're using globaling equipment. If you get what I call as a mini global or a silent global, everyone's got different words for them. But yeah, it's basically a much higher than usual loot. Because if you get one of them, it means if you drop enough more ped, you will get a global, basically. See, I'm kiting a wee bit now. Just give the HP a bit of time to charge it. It's not very threatening, but yeah. If you're complacent, yeah. Oh, some fruit. That's the other side benefit to kiting. What we got? 22. That's not much. Not much at all. About 18, 19 peck worth. I do like the sound of these shotties. Pretty cool. Gee, getting plenty of paint off these guys. Paint's always good. Paint seems to be a relatively high markup item, so there must be a wee bit of industry behind it. People into tweaking around their gear, like colouring their gear. I should probably heal myself. There we go. Yeah, let's convert the whole lot, because I'm planning on shrapneling out all of this anyway, and just burning through a silly little regen chip. Regen chip 1. Really don't want to be checking their message, so I'll talk to you later, person. Everyone who's listening to this in the background, they'll be hearing that whisper message, be like, what? Thinking they just got a whisper. Well, they hit fairly often, these deer, though. Do more kiting. Liking the amount of shots they take though. 3 shots is pretty good. Especially for something that will probably kill me in 3 to 4 hits. Because I'm doing this unarmored. Now some wool as well. Wool sort of sought after. Not really. If you can be bothered stacking it big enough, you can usually get between 103, 108 for it. If it's the right wool though. There is a couple of wools that go for next to nothing. And more brown paint. Looks like I'm gonna get not a bad wee pile out of this. I should use finisher there. Yeah, on mobs that are doing such high damage, sometimes you just have to be inefficient. Oh yeah, I finished the mentoring process, like being mentored, since I spoke to you guys last. So got the adjusted pixie out of it. Interesting set. Not too bad a stat, so I use that for a bit of a secondary grade of armor. Like when my Vigi's a bit too expensive. And Ghost Chest of course, but 90% Vigi. So yeah, I did that. Another thing you get is the 4-wheel drive, which I was a bit gutted about. But yeah, thanks to Green Toko for that. The fellow that mentored me, got the easiest mentor ever. Well, the easiest disciple ever, I mean. Because I mean, basically done all the learning. And basically just did it so I can mentor other people. But it seems I still can't mentor other people. But that's alright. Eventually I'll get there. More brown paint. What is it smoke at? Oh yeah, it's fairly consistent. Yeah, quite good volume trading through, because when you're checking markup of things, you want to be looking for volume as well, because there's no point in finding something that's like going for like 200%, but there's not enough volume there for it, sort of thing. And the other key area I'm talking about is, right, so we've got volume here, so that's kind of good volume. But the other one is, if you don't see anything in day or week, it means it's a relatively unused item. Or it's very rare that people are TTing often, like because there's not a known market there for it. So it's a bit of a gamble. So it doesn't have any for the day, but plenty for the week. Oh, plenty of volume on there. Same with them. Where's one that illustrates my point? Oh, I'm gonna do it. No, I won't. There's my 102, I got it for good price. Right. So yeah, anyway, if there's nothing for day and week, you're kind of gambling. Whether you can find a buyer for it or auction worthy. That's the ultimate goal, is getting as many things as possible selling on the auction house, or as many traders as possible that deal in the loot that you deal in. And that's basically just for efficiency purposes. If you find a trader that deals in the loot that you trade in, he can monetize it for you quicker so that you can get out and looting it more again. You pay a small premium for that, of course, as opposed to just auctioning it yourself, but it can sometimes be worth it. Because yeah, basically if you're not using the auction house, you are driving yourself bankrupt in this game. And bankrupt in a game sense, of course. It's sort of designed so that you lose, sort of like a casino. There's an inbuilt house winning, and it's up to you to find the opportunities to like rig those odds in your favour. Oh, I need to shrapnel out again. How much have I got? I still got 22 left. Yeah, and the best way of rigging the odds in your favour is finding sought after goods. Either sought after personally, like through the trade channels, or sought after on auction houses. And then you can start to claw back those losses. So you mean some good BLP here though. Take me hundreds of heads to get that sort of skilling on my lasers by now. Yeah, still nothing exciting yet, and none of those mini globals I was referring to. But as I just showed, still got plenty of ammo left, and this thing will last for ages. Yeah, that nice unlimited scope would be fun, but I'd even take a global of other stuff, or a limited weapon. That'd be pretty cool too. It's the other sort of wee thing with going off planet. I don't usually go off Calypso terribly often, but I'm trying to explore a bit more. But anyway, you do not want to be buying weapons, like, because there isn't much of a market here. Like, I got super lucky in that thing for solo, and that's why it was there for solo, because there's just not much of a market, because people bring their own guns. It's just too expensive to buy weapons here. But on the flip side, if you manage to loot weapons here, you can usually turn quite a nice profit if it's an important weapon. Because like, obviously this shotty's not very important. I mean, all it's enabling me to do really is shoot these level 6 deer that don't look like they have very good market. Like, muscle oil's alright, but I don't really want to be carrying it back to Cali. Oh, that was goodish loot. Just over 2 paired. About the best I've seen so far out of them. And at the expense of 3 shots of a 1,000 round weapon. That's actually pretty good. So yeah, if I got a nice limited weapon, I would probably be going on to the auction house. Or I'd just use it to shoot through, because I do have a little bit of resources. Not much. I'm probably about at the end of my Rocktropian mission, and I'm going to get back to Cali. I've got a couple of places to bring you guys to. The hordes of screaming fans that still want to see Captain Present content, because I am going to be getting back into it and getting a bit more regular. Just been, yeah, I'm still pretty young in this game. I've still got a lot to learn, so I just took a bit of learning time just to ensure that I've still got information to relay on to you guys and to bring you along on these hopefully interesting little hunting trips. Although this one's looking, well, it looks like I'm going to be here for a while is what it looks like. Yeah. Because yeah, for the meantime it looks like they're not biting. Oh, that'll be a BLP level, no doubt. Yeah, oh, mounted BLP, when am I ever going to use that? That auto target works pretty funkily sometimes. Yeah, good amount of shots for these guys, must admit, so it's not a bad match for this weapon. Although I found quite a few of the mobs this weapon could be used on. I just thought it fit, you know. It's a pump action shotty. Go shoot some deer with it. It's just a bonus that I can do it unarmoured. Nice and eco. Won't have to worry about the repair cost. Of which does become a very real concern. Although now with the second set of armour it is a bit more efficient. Because previous to that, if I needed any armour whatsoever, it was vigilante or bust. And so now I've got a step down. Finding it quite useful. And so yeah, I've found a couple of wee events on this Rocktropia place here as well. I'll bring this for. But there was a zombie one. Zombies in the park. Would also be applicable for a shotgun, I guess. And I did that one once. That one was kind of weird. I've definitely got the armour to do it. I did do it with my level 30 rifle though. So like this weapon I'd probably struggle a wee bit. Because it's just a big horde of zombies. And so if I make a good profit, I'll take you guys out to that one. And also the fembots. The vixens that, yeah, probably some of the audience wouldn't enjoy to see, and some other parts of the audience would enjoy to see. Right. If you're familiar with the mob, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I may bring you along for a hunt doing that one day. Because yeah, they seem to have some pretty good markup loot. It's basically how I'm funding my Rocktropian trips so far. And there's 2 different levels I can do on those ones. Because one's got a quest where you've got to kill 12,800 of them. Like just a couple. Just a couple. Couple of months. Oh. Lucky lived through that. Shrapnel again, what do we got? 7 paired. And how are we doing? Still got 10 paired of the initial stack left. So yeah, plenty. And we've been here 20 minutes odd. So probably about a good hour of hunting. Probably the full loot pill, actually. Now that I'm getting a better grasp on what's at hand. Whew. 2 in a row. Basically just cancelled out that heal I just did. So yeah, only one mini global so far. That's not sure if it's concerning or I should use finisher for that. Oh well. Come on, buddy. You can do it. And so yeah. It's a whole bunch of muscle oil and records. Oh, and brown paint, although that seems to have stopped thus far. Come on, before he kicks you. There's a no kicking zone. They do, yeah, they do hurt if they get you. Some regening done. Alright. What do we got? Over 40 points of BLP weaponry tech. It'll help in BLP weapon crafting, I guess. Because I do a lot of weapon crafting. So it will be nice on that front, I guess. Yeah, that's my absolute favourite, is using weapons that you've either looted or crafted yourself. Because it actually, the 2 main weapons I've got are self-crafted. Ah, this isn't self-crafted. I can make LR25s. Yeah, I'll talk to you afterwards, sorry person. I'm sure you do not want to be broadcast. Not long now, because these deer aren't paying much. Oh, this one's about to kill me. Almost. So yeah, I can do it unarmored to save money on armor repair costs, but I am having to do a little bit of healing, so it's not ideal. It's just what happens when you get lazy on kiting, really. Of which is unavoidable sometimes. Like the amount of mobs this game demands for you to like grind through in order to have a chance at making a profit, or for doing missions, is quite substantial. And like it's very purposeful, the missions are set up the way they are. Like it's absolutely thousands of them. Thousands of kills you've got to pull off. But that's for a very good reason. It's basically trying to teach you how to be profitable. Like if you want to be profitable hunting, you have to cycle thousands of mobs. And you have to be smart about what mobs you are cycling. Like to make sure that you're getting high markup loot out of it. Like markup loot that is beneficial for a segment of the market. And they're prepared to pay a premium for that. Is the objective. Because like these small scale hunts, they're good for a litmus test, really. Because now I know that this isn't entirely, well, I don't know yet. What are we at? Yeah, we're at almost halfway through my pill. So don't quite know yet whether this was worth it or not. But just at a because I do keep track of what drops up there. That's how I know like a mini or a silence dropped, because you sort of got to. And yeah, I'll be surprised if it's breaking even thus far. Like, if you get no minis or silence, you're not breaking even. You're making back about 90%. And get a couple of mini globals or silent globals in there, and you'll be approaching breaking even. And get a couple of official globals, and you'll be profiting. It's a broad general rule of thumb, I find. But I am talking about cycling a large amount of paired. Let's shrapnel out again. 4.4. So yeah, I am losing a few kills from having to heal, but that's alright. It's better than sitting here regenning for a wee bit. Used to do that back when I first started, just because healing was such a prohibitive cost when you start, especially if you're not depositing. It's very prohibitive to heal. So it sort of taught me to find opportunities that don't require healing. And it's probably what led me to specialise in laser rifles. Keep them as far away as possible. Yeah, it's still fairly average loot coming through. Ah, some done. How lovely. Oh, there we go. Here's a mini. 4.5, 4.8. 4.8 pet. So it basically took half an hour to get the first mini. Not terribly great, but I think that does go a wee bit towards salvaging this run, I think. I think we're going to start running out of these deer soon, maybe. Maybe they extend all the way up the hill. Oh, another level. Just normal range BLP. That's a bit nicer than mounted BLP. Yeah, definitely worth it in terms of skilling. But I don't see myself switching to BLP anytime soon. Mainly to help out my crafting. Oh, and I'm gonna die. Nope. That was a close call. Be highly embarrassing. Getting decked by a little bear. Little deer. Definitely wouldn't be virally embarrassing, but embarrassing nonetheless. Yeah. See, this range is super close. You gotta be up in their face to be hitting them with these BLP guns. I also have it max too, so it's not a matter of that. Like, I still will have max range. Yeah, 34 meters compared to 64, and that's a short range laser, because that's only level 4. Oh well, fun little exploratory mission anyway. It is nice to keep hearing a new sound for once. Like when you first come to Rocktropia, it's got some weird thing that flashes up a whole lot of achievements when you land. And it turns out I've shot a laser weapon more than 1 million times. Like, I don't know why has those wee achievement things, but I don't know what they do, if anything. But yeah, I've shot a laser rifle or a laser weapon over 1,000,000 times. Pretty crazy. How are we going on loot? Yeah, nothing much interesting there. Not very interesting at all. And if this was an ideal world, I would have picked up the kill quest for these deer. Like a perfect world, I mean. But I'm not sure where it is yet. But if I do find it, I'll let you guys know. Come back here maybe. Well, I don't know if that'll be a very good idea by this point. These guys are very average. But in saying that, even with average hunting returns like this, I still have to try and make something out of it. Probably the muscle oil will be the only thing I'll make anything back on. Muscle oil's going for a solid 103% recently. And 103 that's a pretty quick sale. Probably up to 106 if you manage to stack up a good amount. And don't mind waiting a day or two on auction. But yeah, that's only if you stack up a good amount. Of which 40 paired initial investment, and as I said, probably an estimation it's going to be about 75 paired through the barrels. What have we got left? Oh, we're almost out. Excellent. 10 rounds, that's 3 kills. And then it's just down to shrapnel. So yeah, probably about 75 paired downrange. It's going to be about 10 paired knocked off here, I think. Yeah. 10 paired in weapon durability. Last kill, gonna need to shrapnel out again. Last shrapnel, 6.68. Ah, right next to some stone. 21. Stone's not very sought after though. There's a bit of a market for it, but not really. Use it with basic stone extractors if you want to make some texturing skill points, or sell it to people who want texturing skill points. That's probably why it's got a little bit of a market. So yeah, 63 rounds left. I'm taking 3-4 per, so probably about 15 more kills. And what are we at? We're at 35 minutes. Still very boring loot. I got a comrade up here. Someone on the radar. They're probably just mining, passing through. Wondering why someone's silly enough to shoot the deer. Oh, that was a good loot. 3.8. That was another mini. This Rocktropian rock gone? I was playing, but it seems to have vanished. Rocktropia seems to play very, very generic rock music. Oh, there we go. They heard me. They heard me, so I was like, that's right. We should be playing generic rock music. We got you. Yeah, you don't have long now, person. We're not gonna reply to you. Sorry for keeping you waiting. And a skill boost too. Oh, 75%. Pity it's at the very end of my run. I'm probably only gonna get. Ah well. Them's the brakes. Let's get through these rounds as quick as possible. To try and make maximum usage of that skill boost. So I'm already getting a huge amount because I'm so relatively low. Nope, almost out. Last 3 paired shrapnel. I was about to say I'm probably within 1 shot distance. It's gonna eat into the kill count I can do a wee bit. Oh, we're at 31. It's about 8 more kills. Stop kicking me. I was about to say it's not very polite, but it's probably not very polite me coming here and blowing them away with my shotty. Yeah, just want to keep myself out of that 1-shot range. Because I'm at the point in the hunt where if I die now, I ain't coming back. That's the end of the hunt. Even though the hunt is basically done. Deaths have a habit of providing good incentive to conclude hunts early. Last paired. 5 more kills. Almost there. Nice little side benefit, I get a skill boost for the end of the run. That was nice of them. They're like, hey, we're not going to give you a global, but have a skill boost to cap off your run. Oh, that was about 1.5 paired, not so bad. And I think that's it. Last one. Alright. I could jump in my vehicle and drive back, but really I don't see the point. So I'm gonna punch him and get him to send me home. Send me home, buddy. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Balance has been restored. Killed tens of them.